Welcome back to 3 Minute Beer Reviews. It's been a little bit since I posted a review, and honestly, part of the reason is because I really only had one kind of beer in my house. I haven't had a whole lot of time to go shopping. So, you know what? Today I'm going to do a re-review of the first beer I ever reviewed, and one of my favorite beers of all time. My go-to, almost all-day, everyday beer, Miller Lite. Now, I know Miller Lite is not a fancy craft beer. I know it is a light beer, which is sometimes derided by beer purists. It's a macro beer that is exceptionally clear, very bubbly, very carbonated, very nice, white, airful head right there. Let's pour a little bit more in. Finish off the can. There we go. Now, personally, I prefer Miller Lite in bottles, and I wish I had a bottle to review, but I don't. So I got this can right here. But sometimes, there's a rumor that cans preserve taste or something like that. I don't know, so maybe I'll get a more accurate feel for the actual beer. So you get grainy, raspy. The bubbles are just exploding, so it's all in your nose. Very crisp smell. Very clean, exceptionally clean smell. But the grain is still there. There's actual flavor in there. Yeah, it's crisp, clear, grainy. Don't really pick up any hops, but it tastes like beer. It's very, very light, but not too light, not see-through light. I mean, it is see-through, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's take a sip. Yeah, just there's slight malt. It's not really that sweet, but there's a tiny tad bit of sweetness. You can kind of get underlying hops, but mostly it has a grain taste to it that tastes like beer, but it's still super light, crisp, and refreshing. There's a little bit of a bitter aftertaste. But I honestly think it's one of the most drinkable beers. I love it because it's a really, really good session beer. You can drink like 5 or 6 cans and not be too, gone in the head or anything like that. It's a good, steady, all-day drinking beer. That's what I think. I just love it so much. Interestingly, though, I don't really ever get it on tap. I think the tap, for some reason, it's super crisp and refreshing to drink, but it almost makes it taste too watery for me on draft. But in a can, and especially in a bottle, that bottle I think is that perfect medium where it's just so drinkable. I could honestly I don't chug beer. I'm not that kind of person. I don't drink like that. But I could chug a Miller Lite and it'd be nothing. It's just so refreshing and so drinkable. So I'm just gonna give it a 4 out of 5 for what it is. I think it's exceptional. I'll even say a 4.25. I think it's the best macro beer out there. It's my personal opinion. Maybe not as good as Modelo on draft. I don't know. It's my opinion. All right, peace out, workers. The world unite. Solidarity forever. Injury to one is an injury to all.